Hello, everyone. Light and darkness are a part of creation. The universe has light and darkness. We have the light and darkness within ourselves. There is a story churning of the ocean. You should perhaps read this story or Google it up. There is a strong message in this story. It is commonly believed that both the ocean and the unconscious are vast reservoirs of unknown wealth. Dr. Carl Gustav Jung once wrote, "The sea is the favorite symbol for the unconscious, the mother of all that lives." The ocean, as a source of wealth, known and unknown, is a message that is strongly ingrained in the cultural memory. We look at how the mythological churning of the ocean is an invitation to reflect on the vastness of the ocean, its unlimited potential, its beauty, and the possibility of its existence within us as an untapped unconsciousness. The year 2023 is all about churning the ocean of your unconsciousness so that you could bring out your talents to its full potential and live the life of your dreams through your own efforts. Become the person you want to be. Well, Pisces, the major trends for you, a lot of changes are happening this year. Pisces, as the long term planets are shifting positions, you need to just take care. Just understand that the cosmic chessboard is being rearranged and you're playing a new game. The most significant change in Saturn's major move from Aquarius into Pisces, which is your own sign, where he will stay for the next 2.5 years. This happens on March 8th. This affects your health and energy. Health may not be up to its usual standards this year, so you will need to rest and relax more. Saturn's move into your sign has other implications too. It signals a more serious attitude to life. You're forced to take on more responsibilities. Many of you will feel older than your years. Even young Pisceans are thinking of old age. It can induce a pessimism, a tendency to depression. Everything looks black, even though it isn't really the case. And while this transit is excellent for managing things, it isn't that great for love. In spite of the above, you're in a very prosperous year. Jupiter is moving through your money house until May 17th, expanding earnings and the financial horizons. On May 17th, Jupiter moves into your third house of intellectual interests and communications for the rest of 2023. So the mental faculties are very much enhanced by this transit, and students will do well in their studies. It will be a good time in which to take courses in subjects that interest you, and in some cases to teach courses. Pluto, the ruler of your ninth house, your religious planet, is beginning to change signs. This will be a 2 year process. This year and the next year, he will hover between Capricorn and Aquarius, your 11th and 12th house, energizing both these areas. In 2025, he will enter Aquarius for the long haul, that is 20 years approximately. This will start a revamping of your whole spiritual life and attitudes. Venus will spend an unusual amount of time, over 4 months, in the sign of Leo, your sixth house, this year from June 5th to October 9th. Thus, there'll be a focus on health, a preoccupation with it. Perhaps surgery is recommended. Your major interests this year are friends, groups, and group activities, spirituality, the body, image, and personal appearance, finance and intellectual interests, and communication, your health, and work. So, your health planet, the sun, is a fast moving planet who travels through your entire horoscope during the year. So, there are many short term health trends that depend on where the sun is and the kinds of aspects he receives. In regards to your home and family, your fourth house of home and family isn't prominent this year. It's not a house of power. Only short term planets move through there this year, and their impact is equally short term. So the year ahead seems quiet with regard to this area. It'll be pretty much as it was last year. There is a feeling of contentment with the status quo, and you have no need to make major changes. Next year will be a different story. Jupiter will move through your fourth house in 2024, bringing moves, house renovations, and perhaps the acquisition of additional homes. This year, however, is more like a preparation year. The stage is being set for next year. Mercury is both your love planet and family planet. He does double duty in your horoscope. You like the home to be beautiful, artistic, and you like to socialize from home and with family members. Mercury, a very fast moving planet. He will move through your entire horoscope in the coming year. Thus, there are many short term trends in the home and family that depend on where Mercury is and the kind of aspects he receives. Mercury goes retrograde 4 times this year. Most years it's only 3 times, from January 1 to 17, April 21st to May 14th, August 23rd to September 14th, and December 13th to 31st. These are the times to avoid major decisions to do with the home or with the family. Instead, they are time for gathering facts and gaining clarity. There are no quick fixes in family matters over those periods, only time will resolve things. Last year was a terrific career year, and this year you get the results of this career success, financial prosperity. Jupiter, your career planet, is moving through your money house, enlarging and expanding it. Not only is his transit bringing extra earnings, windfalls, and the like, but also happy and enlarging financial and business opportunities. The financial horizons expand, new vistas and possibilities open up to you. Assets you already own increase in value. Bosses and authority figures in your life are favorably disposed to your financial plans. Pay rises, official or unofficial, can happen. If you have any issues with officialdom, this is the time to resolve them. Civil servants seem favorably disposed to you. You are not known for your managerial skills, Pisces. By nature, you're a free flowing intuitive types. But with Saturn in your first house, from the beginning of March, you have excellent managerial skills, more so than usual. This is good for business. Venus, as I mentioned, spends so much of time this year, over 4 months, in your sixth house of work. This suggests that a happy job opportunity will be coming to you. Your financial planet Mars is relatively fast moving. He will travel through 7 signs and houses of your horoscope this year, so there'll be many short term trends in finance. Mars spends over 4 months out of bounds, an unusually long time. This happens from January 1st to May 4th, again from December 22nd to the end of the year. Thus, this is a year where you must go outside your normal orbit in business and finance. Usually, there are no answers to be found in your normal sphere, and you must search for new places. You are someone who thinks outside the box when it comes to finance. As I said, you're coming off the back of a very strong career year. This year, you seem sated with status and prestige and want money. Career success is measured in terms of earnings, not in status and prestige. The more you earn, the more successful you feel you are. You might sacrifice a prestigious post or a venture in favor of something more mundane but which pays more. On May 17th, your career planet Jupiter moves into your third house. This indicates that career is now boosted by good communications, good advertising, and sales skills. Also, your knowledge of your industry and in general is very helpful. Superiors respect your brains. Those who work with their intellect, teachers, writers, marketing people, and so on, should have a good career year. In regards to your love and social life, the year ahead is not especially a strong love year. For a start, your seventh house is not prominent. Basically, it is empty. Only short term planets move through there, and their effects are also short lived. Secondly, your first house of self is ultra powerful, and all the long term planets are in the eastern sector of self in your chart. Love doesn't seem that important. The year ahead is a me oriented kind of a year. And thirdly, Saturn is in your sign. This can make others feel that you're cold and aloof. Now, you're really not like that, but it comes across unconsciously. It's as if you've taken a drug, that is a Saturn drug, and these vibrations emanate unconsciously. Happily, this last issue is easily dealt with. Make it your mission to send love and warmth to others. Stop being so rigid, opinionated, or argumentative, or judgment also for that fact. You'll find that you don't need to be cold or judgmental and to be a good manager. And it'll improve your love life also in the bargain. Singles will most certainly date and have relationships this year, but marriage doesn't seem indicated. Mercury, your love planet, is not only very fast moving, but he's erratic in motion. Sometimes he speeds through the sky, sometimes he slows down, sometimes he's still, and sometimes, that is 4 times this year, he goes backwards. This is how your love life and love feelings are behaving. There's nothing wrong with you. You're just mercurial. It's your nature. So there are always short-term trends in love that depend on where Mercury is at any given time and the kind of aspects he receives. As said, Mercury will retrograde 4 times over this year, so there can be more dramas and delays and confusion in your love life than usual. These retrogrades happen from January 1 to 17th April. 21st, sorry, from January 1st to 17th January, April 21st to May 14th, August 23rd to September 14th, and December 13th to the end of the year. And these are the times to avoid making major love decisions, one way or the other, and to gain clarity in this area. Get your facts, see where things can be improved. Then, when Mercury moves forward again, you can take the appropriate action. Though romance is not a major focus this year, but friendships, platonic relationships will be active and basically happy. Saturn, your planet of friends, in your own sign, signals the devotion of friends. You don't need to do anything special to attract friends, they find you. Just go about your daily business. Some of these friends can be over controlling, but they're still your well wishers and seem to mean well. In regards to your self improvement, with Saturn in your sign after March 8th, you will start a 2.5 year relationship with the cosmic drill sergeant. He's stern and seems tough on the outside, but it is tough love. His object, depending on your age, is to get you fit for service for your life's work, and he's very thorough. He will throw more and more responsibility on you, but not more than you can handle. He might take you to your breaking point, but not beyond it. He will reveal your physical limitations. He will road test your image and personality. And through all this, he will help you get the body into the shape that you want. It is good to know your physical limits. This way, we won't get set unrealistic goals. If this transit is handled right, you will emerge in better physical shape with a better personal appearance than when you began. This is a great period for losing weight and for regulating the appetite. It's also good for exercise regimes, though these should be in moderation. While this is going on, there is a tendency to pessimism. Everything looks black, but there is light at the end of the tunnel. Meditation is especially helpful. It's always good, but especially now, to help you overcome depressive feelings. You will learn that these feelings are only feelings, not reality. You are more than your feelings. There is a place in your soul that is above all these feelings, above the whole material world, untouched by it. This is the place to seek refuge. You will come back more optimistic, more refreshed, more ready for the battle of life. It would also be useful to make it a spiritual project to project love and warmth to others. Gloominess, aloofness, coldness is not helpful in your love and social life. You would tend to feel isolated and alone. But this meditative project will dispel such coldness, and there will be better relations with the spouse, partner, current love, and friends in general. There is another important spiritual lesson to be learned during the Saturn stay in your sign. This involves learning to love, to enjoy the challenges, responsibilities, and tests that arrive. Eventually, you will see that there is no reason to face our challenges with gritted teeth. Facing them with faith, confidence will bring in amazing results. And last but not the least, spirituality for me is when you recognize your potential and inner core gets strengthened. So for 2023, you've got to awaken your inner core, you've got to believe in the divine, and you've got to project your love and warmth, Pisces. So for 2023, stay blessed. While you all are going to have a great 2023, I would like to say in the end that many of us remain unaware of our true potentials and strength within. My studies show that astrology can greatly influence and even validate a person's self concept, as well as increase their certainty about their personal attributes. In short, the ruminative nature of astrology encourages self reflection, enabling individuals to understand themselves and the environment more clearly. Every human being has the power to change his destiny by changing his karma. Only we can create the future that we want. One has no power to control the karma, but has all the power to change the karma. Shape your destiny and be a master of your life through your natal chart and progressive charts. It's important to say stop living predictions and learn how to create your own prophecies by strengthening your inner core. Connect with me at www.dollymanghat.com. Stay blessed.